this girl from Ukraine won the Japanese Miss Japan competition.
Yep. Good for her.
Good for her. But it's interesting, which is what, because that used to be 100% diverse competition, right? Mm-hmm. But it's interesting because a lot of people are obviously saying, you know, why are we letting a white chick? She's not even Japanese. And the girl's like, I'm speak Japanese.
Yeah, she speaks fluent. She's like, well, she wasn't born there. She was born in Ukraine, but she came when she was 5. But she's like, everybody's like, she speaks fluent Japanese. I mean, it is a real debate to have.
It's a conundrum for these people.
Well, because you have to, once you have that debate there, then you go, okay, well, how does this apply to everywhere else in the world? Like, can Miss America be like, you know?
No, you're going backwards. It's more their debate settled here. It's like, you can't be...
well, I guess the debate settled here. Now that's making its way over there. And
I think it's making its way down the races.
Yeah.
Like it started with white people, and then now fucking Asians are kind of in the chopping block, being like, "You got to do all the stuff too, pal."
Right? Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then
I
think it hits like Indians next.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, look, you know, if you,
I think black places they'll go like no white chicks. I think they would stick with their thing for a while.
Yeah. I wonder if
they're not going to get hit
like
with this
Miss
stuff for a
Africa.
while.
I wonder if Miss Africa, if there's a white like Miss Africa.
I think there'd be an uproar about that, man.
Granted, it's a continent.
Asians are getting sprayed with the fucking Western shit.
Let's see, Miss Africa, Asia. Well, yeah, Japan's so weird because they are this like really specific, like, monoculture thing. They're not big on. Obviously people do immigrate there though, and they assume, you know, the ideal is you want to be like, hey, well, if you're immigrating here, you have to adopt all of our customs. And this girl's like, I did. I just look white. I'm like, but I did all the stuff. I'm like, I consider myself Japanese. So then the question is, what makes a Japanese person? What makes a white person? What makes a whatever? You know, like
it. And the question is it your nationality or your ethnicity?
Yeah.
And my point is, you can't just have. Well, the point is, obviously, you can't have it both ways. You can, like, if you think that, then you also have to think that about other countries.
Right.
You can't be like, for Japan, you have to be Japanese. Obviously, in America, like anywhere else, it doesn't that, right? Mm-hmm. So you have to have some sort of a consistent belief about countries.
Yeah. And I'm sure, yeah. I wonder what the actual consensus is in Japan. If people are like, you know, because again, the article was like the article was like a bunch of people who were like mad about it, and were like,
I'll read you some of their comments. The person who was chosen for Miss Japan is not even a mix with Japanese, but 100% pure Ukrainian. They couldn't call it. Pure is an interesting word.
Yeah.
Understand that she is beautiful, but this is Miss Japan. Where's the Japanese? So this is the kind of thing. So this person is just saying like, we need to preserve Japanese. Another person says if she was half Japanese. So a lot of people are saying like, listen, I need a bit of Japanese blood.
Yeah, they want half.
They want the blood.
They want 50-50.
Japanese. She wasn't even born in Japan. Others say her win sending the wrong message. I think Japanese people would get the wrong message when a European-looking person is called the most beautiful Japanese. So that's probably their best argument. Is going. They're trying to go on the other side of the like. Social justice being like, what we're trying to say that white people are hotter than us.
Right.
I think that's their best argument, is try to stay on the other side of it.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they go like, hey, what's wrong with you? They're saying like, oh, there's something wrong with.
From an argumentation standpoint, they're probably better off being like, oh, this is white people trying to steal our. Like they try to make they have to stay in the victim sort of area,
right?
Because if they sort of be like, we take Japaneseness seriously.
You can't be on the offensive on this.
You have to be sort of on the offensive. Like we think that you're the oppressor here, trying to oppress our meager Japanese our beauty competition.
Oh, so sorry. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it opens up these cans of worms. I'm just looking actually right here.
It is a can of worms.
Miss Zimbabwe.
What do we got?
White chick for the first time this year. This white chick. She actually looks like she could be trans, but I don't think they'd allow a twofer like that. But it was, yeah, and people are mad. People are not happy that Miss Zimbabwe was a white chick this year. They're like African nation, and they go, why the fuck is, and you go, I don't know, well, white people live there.
White people live there.
Do you want segregation where literally like there's a Miss White Zimbabwe and a Miss Black Zimbabwe, and you go, okay.
They're like, obviously
yes, but again, you're like, okay,
yes, well, then, here, no there.
What? And next you're going to tell me you want an all-black basketball league? All right, come on. Guys, relax.
If she were born Russian, she wouldn't have won. Not a chance. Obviously, the criteria is now political.
So that's interesting. That's another. Yeah.
There's some people they're trying all angles here.
That's
okay
throwing.
one.
Yeah, I don't know. You're throwing the fucking see what sticks at the wall here.
Definitely.
You go, yeah, maybe if she's 5.
They're saying the judges are pro-Ukraine.
She moved to Japan when she was 5. You're like, I don't know. Maybe it's.
I'm telling you, people they just know they don't like it.
Well, they're
trying to come up with why after,
and they know what this portends for the future. Because all it takes is the one white one, and you go, okay, well, it's like the law.
I know.
A precedent has now been set where Miss Japan does not need to be Japanese ethnicity. And they're going to be like, all right, well, enjoy, because it's going to be everything now. Like in the next 50 years, there'll be a black one, there'll be a Filipino one, there'll be a Korean one, there'll be just everything. And they're like, yeah, it's wide open. It's been opened up. Sorry.
It has been opened up.